Is there something that you wish you could commit to doing that would make your life better? Maybe it would make you feel healthier. Maybe it would give you more time to do more of what you want to do. Maybe it would allow you to save more money. But maybe there's something missing that prevents you from committing to the action you need to take. The good news is that this missing thing can be restored. Well, what is it, and how can I restore it? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope. I'm the author of the book, The Creative Toolbox, A Practical Guide to Discovering and Using Your Creativity. And I love helping people explore intuition, creativity, and self-awareness for a freer, more conscious life. To help more people access this information, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. To commit to doing what will make our lives better, we need to be able to trust ourselves, to make the choices that are right for us. What does this mean to trust ourselves? Some people equate self-trust with taking bold actions, but this isn't the same at all. Trusting yourself is an inside job. What this means is that no amount of external influence from other people or your environment is going to make you trust yourself. It must come from within. And it's not about being bold, although you may take bold action because of self-trust. But self-trust is a quiet process that builds over time as you consistently keep small promises to yourself and believe through your commitment to yourself that you can handle situations that arise. Boldness is about taking risks and accepting challenges, which often arises from a need to prove oneself. If you trust yourself and don't take risks, it doesn't mean that you are avoiding risk out of fear. It's that when you trust yourself, you emphasize consistently choosing actions that align with what you have determined as your values. Trust is about internal convictions. It's believing in your decisions and staying true to them because you know who you are without having to show it. Boldness is an external process which involves taking risks and fighting for ideas, which often attracts conflict. Self-trust doesn't mean that you never have doubts, but you have faith and you consistently act on your convictions without letting doubt take over. The difference between having self-trust and not having it is your level of consistency. It's the steady alignment of promises you make to yourself and the actions you take to fulfill them. This creates a pattern of stability, which leads to trust. These promises are not usually enormous ones. They are the small, everyday promises that you fulfill, such as setting your alarm each night so you wake up on time for what you committed to do, or drinking 8 glasses of water each day to optimize your health. Consistency over time helps you to build trust in your reactions and decisions in various situations. Consistency helps you to align your values to the actions you take. Your consistency builds belief that you are reliable, which increases resilience and feelings of self-worth. Over time, consistency enables you to have a healthy level of independence when it comes to decision making and increases your emotional stability. Of course, there are times in our lives when we make choices that are not aligned with our values, leading to a break in trusting ourselves, even when we are consciously working on building self-trust. But self-trust never has to remain broken. At any time, we can take steps to repair it. Here are 5 steps you can take to get started. Number 1, start with tiny commitments. Every marathon begins with a single step, not the whole race. Create very manageable goals that you can easily achieve. Want to get fit but have a hard time getting started? Commit to a 5-minute walk. Want to declutter your house? Start by clearing one surface in your home. If you experience success in achieving these small goals, chances are you will continue to the next manageable step. Number 2, listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows your true values. It gives you messages for staying on track to maintain them. If you listen to and follow the voice of your intuition, you will be more likely to align your values with your actions. For more about intuition, you can watch this video, which I will link in the description. Number 3. Set boundaries. Part of self-trust is honoring yourself by committing to what aligns with who you are, as well as choosing not to commit to what is out of alignment with your energy. If you are offered something that is draining to you or is inconsistent with the values you wish to inhabit, say no. No is not a bad word. It keeps you true to who you are, and you will trust yourself much more easily if you are discerning enough to choose what truly resonates with you and respectfully decline what doesn't. Number 4, reframe your dialogue. When you break from your values, rather than thinking, I always mess up, immediately think of situations in which you stayed committed and were successful. Then say an affirmation based on these examples, such as, I have a history of going for a walk instead of yelling at my partner. And number 5, journal and reflect. Sometimes we may do things that break our self-trust and we don't know why. If you journal about the broken trust situation, you may discover the root cause of your behavior and be able to process the emotions related to the situation. Writing things down helps us to analyze our emotions from a more objective perspective than thinking about the situation from an emotional perspective, which can lead to distress. What is one small commitment that you can make today to begin building self-trust? Comment down below. Well, that's it for now. Please like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to my channel to know when the next video drops. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more tools for exploring your intuition, creativity, and self-awareness for a freer, more conscious life. See you soon.